On her first day of school, she noticed that the photos of all the top students in her class were strangely tilted to one side. At first, she didn't think much of it, but that afternoon, the entire school was suddenly shrouded in thick fog. And the classroom, which had seemed perfectly normal, instantly became eerie and terrifying. In the empty classroom, a single student sat alone in the center, terrified by the sight. She turned and ran, but just as she dashed out of the classroom, an even more terrifying sight appeared in the hallway. Countless students, now turned into ghosts, stood there, staring at her intently. What was even more terrifying was that no one who came to this small town could ever leave, since Buffy hadn't been accepted into her dream college. Her mother decided to take her to a place called Smart Town to retake her exams. It was said that the town's college acceptance rate was a full 100%. Everyone who came here eventually got into their dream school, but the town was extremely remote. To get there, you first had to take a cable car. After getting off, a designated driver would pick you up, and it took a long journey to finally arrive. But on the way to the town, Buffy suddenly smelled a pungent, foul odor. Seeing this, the driver immediately warned Buffy to roll up the window. As they continued driving, a panic-looking man suddenly ran into the middle of the road, causing the driver to slam on the brakes in fright.
没事吧？
哎呀，这是什么看冇？有發生車。三個位度買個位浪索。
As soon as they arrived in Smart Town, Buffy sensed that something was off about the place, but her mother, who was solely focused on getting her daughter into college, didn't seem to care. The review class here was founded by the principal himself, to ensure the students' college acceptance rate. The principal had established an extremely strict set of school rules. All students were required to study relentlessly. Anyone who violated the rules would face unimaginable consequences. The first time Buffy set foot in the school, she discovered a large, shocking bloodstain on the main gate. Her homeroom teacher told her that the school held mock exams every month, and the bottom 30 students in the school-wide rankings would be immediately expelled. Seating in the classroom was also strictly arranged according to academic performance. Therefore, as soon as she entered the classroom, the teacher immediately ordered all students with lower grades than Buffy to move to the back of the classroom. Not long after she sat down, Buffy discovered a notebook filled with curses inside her desk. Just as she was looking through it, a boy named Lou sitting next to her suddenly snatched the notebook away, and immediately cast a curse on her, claiming she would soon suffer stomach pains, be hated by the entire class, and encounter terrifying events. Buffy thought he sounded like a madman, but to her surprise, after class, she actually began to feel excruciating pain in her stomach. Just as she was vomiting in agony, a girl quietly told her that most of the students here were strange, and truly normal people were few and far between. As for those who liked to stir up trouble, none of them ever met a good end. There had once been a boy in the class who, after making just one mistake, never returned to school again. No one even knew where he had gone.